Okay, so I know I just did a video on a multiplayer game, and I know I said that I usually don't play too many multiplayer games, but I'm doing another one. BIT Remastered is genuinely one of the most fun multiplayer games I have played in a very long time. If you are someone who is pretty interested in the FPS genre, you've probably heard about this new Roblox style game that is just taking over the genre. From what I know, this game was made by three friends who just wanted to play a fun game, and wow, did they succeed in creating one for millions of people to play. I don't have charts in front of me. I just know that at one point this past week, it was one of the best-selling games on Steam, and at $15, I think it's a perfect game to buy if you are someone looking for just a fun time with some friends. The matches are huge, ranging from anywhere to like 50 people to 127 per team, and it's just chaos. The game looks pretty bad. Graphics were definitely not something that they had in mind when creating the game, and honestly, it kind of adds to the charm. It's kind of like when Unturned came out and people were just memeing on it because of the Minecraft style graphics. Well, in this game, it's kind of more attuned to like a Roblox game mode, but man, is it so much more fun than that. Each class has kind of its own way of playing each match. It has like a Battlefield style gameplay where it's just an all-out ground war for most of the maps. And yeah, at first it starts off pretty calm. You're trying to capture the points and you may see a few people here and there, but after a few minutes it gets really crazy. All the vehicles in the game are super loud. The guns sound very realistic, and they even feel realistic. It feels like you're playing a Roblox version of Battlefield, but like a fun, super fun version of said Battlefield. The recoil for all of the guns feels really good. Sniping is incredibly fun. Just playing with the normal ARs is a blast. One of my favorite parts of the game is the proximity chat or the death chat, which was, I'm pretty sure, taken from Warzone. The idea that when you kill an enemy, there's a few seconds where they can talk into the mic. And man, are people in this game actually so much fun to talk to. Most of the time, if you hear about an FPS and a voice chat, it doesn't really end well. I think we've all seen the clips from Valorant, CSGO, Call of Duty, where just people have been horrendously rude to each other. And sure, when you kill an enemy or get killed by an enemy, there's a very high chance that they're going to disrespect you. But for the most part, most people in this game are actually just having a good time. I think that's what stands out to me the most here, is just how much fun everyone who is in your lobby seems to be having. I played a game the other day where my entire team kept spawning on a C point and we were trapped by the enemy team, and everyone was in proximity chat screaming and basically role-playing as if we were actually there in real life. Like half the time people will be screaming for medics, or the other half the time people will be screaming charge or screaming grenade when they chuck a grenade cross map, and it's just so much fun. BIT Remasters has genuinely captured the feeling of an old FPS title, but not an old FPS title in the sense of Call of Duty or even older Battlefield games. It's captured it in its own way to make it feel unique. And again, if graphics are like your main point of games, stay away, because the graphics are awful, but it's part of the charm. The maps are gritty, sometimes it's hard to see enemy players, and you die really fast in this game. But something that kind of makes up for it is the fact that as long as someone on your team has bandages, anyone can revive you. If you get downed, you can literally get dragged by your teammate and then revived, which is super cool. Also, it has like the most seamless party up system I've seen in a game all year, and that's saying something. Street Fighter had a great one. Diablo has a great one. For some reason, BIT Remastered literally has the best party system I think I've had in a video game in like 5 years. The best part too is that the servers are always full. There's always games happening. There's never really server issues, at least from where I am. My best friend and I played this game, and he's in a different state about 6 hours away from me, and we both have like perfect ping. We're never lagging out of games from one another. It's just one of those really surprising surprising games that does Call of Duty and Battlefield better than both of them have been doing in a very long time. Again, it is only $15, and I wish I could say I was sponsored by them because I could probably talk about this game forever and just how well designed it is. And I want to make it clear, I've played every single type of game there is. I'm not just like a multiplayer channel or a multiplayer guy. I play single player games more than multiplayer games, but for some reason, this game is absolutely addicting. Right now, I believe it is only on PC. I kind of hope that they can release it on consoles someday, maybe like as free to play, or it's still just $15. It's a lot of fun, and I hope you get the chance to experience it, because if you haven't, there's just so much that can be done in this game. BIT Remastered is easily one of my favorite games that I played this year, and if you would have told me that at the start of the year, I would have actually laughed you out of the room, because this game is ugly, the sound design is horrendous, but it's just so much fun. This is definitely one of those multiplayer games that I'm gonna look back on with some of the most fondest memories, just because of the ability it has to capture you, keep you playing, and just having a blast with the people around.